Hey YouTube, it's Con back again with some more Magic the Gathering, and we are in set M20 now, about a few months away from rotation. So I know it's been a while, so I decided let's put together some videos, and this is my take on vampires. It's not perfect, far from it. Definitely could use a little bit of love and some changes, but let's take a look at it. Well, we run two Johnny's Welcomes and we run two Legion's Landings. I might take out and put in more Legion's Landings. I do like the Johnny's Welcomes. It's pretty good because you will be putting out a lot of creatures. And lifelink is very important, especially if you're going in early against the red deck, who's going to burn most of your stuff out. It's good to be able to at least get some life back until you're able to stabilize. We also have Knight of Evan Legion. Great new addition from M20. He allows you for 3 to pay 3, pay 3 to get 3/3 front and back end. And anytime any player, whether it's you or your opponent, loses 4 life a turn, you put a 1/1 counter on him at the beginning of your end step. So he's a pretty good card. Since we have a lot of life still, even though we don't do vampires, Giant's Primate helps out a lot. And the main reason for Giant's Primate, one, he gets big very quickly, and two, he becomes the target of everything. So when we put out other characters such as Bloodthirsty, Airless, and other ones, Johnny, because he comes out earlier, becomes the target, and most people will focus all their removal on that, which is good, which gives us more time to build our board. But yeah, Johnny's Primate, if you have anything on Life Link and it's white, you definitely want to play him. Next one is our Martyr of Dust. Works with Johnny's Welcome. He dies, we create a 1/1 token. Our 1/1 token also gives us life steal, so for the most part, that's 2 life just from this 2/2. Very good card. We have 2 Cruel Celebrants. People run a lot of spells to kill people with 2 at the back. And they do a lot of exiling, so I don't run too many Cruel Celebrants, but anytime we lose a creature or a planeswalker, we do 1 damage to the opponent and we get back 1 life, which is good. We run 1 Maverick Fane, a very good card, creates white tokens. He works very well with Sorin. You really want to be able to have tokens for Sorin and Pedia's Bloodlord, and we'll look at that very shortly. We talked about Bloodthirsty Airless, another new card in the M20. Very good. She is literally the Johnny's Primate for vampires, and she has flying, which makes her even better. She costs 1 more. She has 1 more in the back, being a 2/3 instead of a 2/2, but the flying helps out a lot. Very good card. Pretty much necessary in most vampire decks. Next we have 3-drop Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. I'm sorry, she's a 3-drop. Yeah, 3-drop. Very good card. He allows you to, 1, give your vampires Death Touch and put a lifelink on it. Actually, he gives it to any creature. And if they're a vampire, put a 1/1 counter on them. Very good. And so basically anytime you attack, if they block, they're going to die, no matter what. So he's a very good creature. But his second ability, which is also a +1, which allows you to sacrifice a vampire to deal 3 damage to any target and you gain 3, is amazing. Especially when you have a lot of vampire tokens, whether it's created from Legion's Landing, created from Martyr of Dust, created from Mavrin, or later on created from Call of the Feast. That ability itself allows you to clear the board and do a lot of damage. And a lot of that damage that you do will also help to pump up Knight of Ebon Liege up, because you're doing 3 damage. So the only thing you have to do is really just 1 more damage. And if you have Cruel Celebrant, those 2 together automatically get you your 4. So very good card. We run Mortify just mainly for our removal. Also allows us to destroy a lot of the enchantments that we run into. There may be better options than Mortify, but right now it's helped me a lot, especially now that enchantments are starting to pop up a lot more. So I definitely do like to keep Mortify running. Next we have is just one Sanctum Seeker. Very good card. If we get Sorin and then we get Sorin out, we will use this -3, which I didn't talk about, which allows you to put a vampire creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. So a lot of times it's very good at turn 3 to be able to get a Sanctum Seeker out on turn 3, be able to attack, and then get the same +1, -1 to the opponent. Next we run this one Twilight Prophet. Very good card for dealing damage and Ferocity gain damage. We run 3 Vraska's Contempts, another thing for removal. We don't have any real ways of getting rid of Planeswalkers. I mean, you could say you could go with Elder Spell, but I like Vraska Contempt. I know it costs more, but one, it helps us by giving us more life, which powers up a lot of our other stuff. And then we could use it on Planeswalkers or on creatures itself. Also on 4, we have 2 called the Feast. We run 1 Elenda. She's hit or miss. She's very hit or miss for us. And then we run 2 Sorin to allow us to go back into our graveyard and get back a lot of our creatures that we might have lost. And then we run 1 Dusk Champion of Dusk and 1 Vona Butcher Megan. Here's our lands. We run 2 Field of Ruins, mainly so that we could get rid of Blast Zone very early. There's a lot of people who like to play Blast Zones, and Blast Zones could be very detrimental to us. So this is our vampire deck. I guess we should change it. This A key is broken. Vamps, and with that said, let's jump into a game. Alright, this is a horrible hand. One we definitely do not want to keep. We have no white sources, meaning if we do get 3, we could play something by turn 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna trust it. This is even worse. We gotta keep it. We're closer to that, so I want to put him in the back. I hope that we get a white source. Wow, there we go. Something. So we're gonna put Knight of Ebon Legion out. Dinos. Yep. Yep. So we're gonna have to definitely take care of that. I might give up my Ebon Legion to destroy that. Yeah, I think we're gonna give up my Ebon Legion to destroy that. So we're gonna say no attack for right now. They're gonna put out Dino's awesome. Dino's, thanks to Marauding Raptor, Dino's got a Surgeon. Wow. I don't see that card too much. 2 less. Jeez, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of both of these things. We don't have enough damage, so we're gonna hit now. We're gonna take it. What to do? So they're reducing their cards by 3. The 2 is bad enough, but I can't get rid of the 2. Unless... that gives me 2. I can't do that. Alright, so I say we get rid of the 3, unfortunately. And then we get rid of whatever they play next, which will probably be a, yeah. It'll probably be a Carnage Tyrant. Alright, let's go with it.
Your lifeblood is sweeter than wine.
Target creature. And no attack. Alright, we take care of him. We Vraska's next turn. Slows him down, doesn't stop him. Yep, slows him down. He's going to take that 5, which is fine. Be a champ and take that for me, Soren. That's fine. That's fine. So we have some decisions to make. So we have an airless now. So that's definitely a big problem. We really don't want to take that 5 and that -2. This really sucks. Alright, this really sucks. We have no real board wipes. Raptor, yeah. That's definitely one of our, yeah, well, you could have flashed that in at any time. It's very similar to our Dino deck. So we could block 2, which we'll do. Down to 18. You got 2 blood, Vraska's Catents. Alright. So we'll see what they do. They're coming out hard. They're coming out very, very hard. Yeah, that's fine. We got 2. So, we get rid of 2 creatures. They're going to attack with everything. That makes us a 3. That doesn't give us enough. 3, 4. 13 damage. Let's get enough. Alright. I'm almost tempted to destroy that, but he's probably only going to get back a green, so it's not worth it. I would like to play the other Bloodthirst Airless, but I can't. She's the only thing that's really keeping us alive right now. So we'll end it. We really gotta get rid of this. Yeah. I'll get rid of you now. That way you get nothing to do damage on. There we go. And we stabilized. Alright. So we'll get him started, which will boost her up even more. And then we'll pull out the other one. So we're still in trouble. We're not out of the woodworks. We gotta get rid of that knight. We had no removal. All of our removal was towards the big stuff and to keep our airless alive. Because that's pretty much our only wall against all this damage. Oh man. Polyraptor's a problem. Polyraptor's definitely a problem. But we allow the 5 to that. There we go. More life links, and we should be good. There's no way he could do 25 amount of damage to us. And we stabilized, and we're good at this point. That's fine. That's fine. What do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of you.
I will spare you this time.
What can you have? Nothing, right? Yep. That's a match. That's our vampires. And our vampires beat Dino. Sorry for the yawn, folks. Yeah. So, take a real quick look at the deck again. That was our vampire deck. We didn't get any of Johnny's Welcomes, no Legions, no Primates. We did get rid of our Dust. We didn't see that, but there's only one of. But we did get almost all of our Bloodthirst. The Airlesses, we seen one Sorin, both Sorins. We didn't get any Mortifies, but we did get 3 of the Vraska. So, real quick, that's a look at our lands. We did get our Field of Ruin, which wasn't bad. But, not a bad deck. Yeah, I made the decision. We had to get rid of the one Dino. I mean, I could have thrown in the Bloodthirst Airless, but at that point they were going to kill Sorin. There was no way for me to stop it without losing most of my creatures. So I was like, yeah, let's. And they got -2. We don't know what big creature they're going to pull out. Let's kill it. And we were right because they pulled out the 5/5. So we would have been in trouble. So, but overall, not a bad deck. Could use some tailoring. Any comments or any suggestions, let me know below. Until then, to our paths cross again, folks, remember to keep gaming, stay safe, peace.